So most people know the Fyrish monument, but did you actually know that there are 3 monuments on the Novar Estate, and I'm going to take you to them today. So you'll start by running out of the Jubilee Car Park and back down the road onto the Struie, and then we're going to head towards Evanton. There is a section of this when you're on a main road. You just need to be really careful. Don't have your headphones in, obviously, listen out for traffic. And then there is Fyrish, the tallest part, with the most popular monument up there in the background. Just about to come into Evanton here. You'll see the Visit Evanton road sign. So you'll come to a junction, it says local services at Allness. You run past that and there is a cycle path. And there is Fyrish up there. Next junction, sign to Evanton, and it's here. And you're just running down this cycle path. To here it's 4.27 kilometres. Obviously I'm stopping all the time to film. So to this point, 6.52 kilometres. This is us just coming into Evanton, and we want to go up here. So the one thing about this run is the surfaces vary. I'm wearing New Balance 860s. They're my standard running shoe. So we have road, then we have kind of like forestry track, and then there's a bit of really steep uphill forestry muddy path. Then obviously we have rocky boulder outcrop on the way up to the monument, third monument, and then steep decline coming down. So I would wear something that you're comfortable doing road running and trail running in. Not turning off on any roads, we're just going straight up the forestry track until we come to a little turn off path, which I will show you. So I'm also trialling out these glasses. I've done 2 runs with them now. I am not associated with them. I wanted red framed glasses. These were the ones that came up that I thought were a decent price. So last night's run I actually tripped. Probably because I'm not used to them. They're polarised. I'm not used to running in something so dark, I would say. They're absolutely brilliant today. Tripped and they stayed on my face. So I think that's a good sign to say they're going to stay on. Up from there you go under a yellow lorry barrier. That would be on your right. Don't go there. This is where we're going, and the path that we're going to follow is just to the right, and that's the proper way to go. So here we go. It is a bit with a post. Where's that there? And you're going to go up here. As you can see, it's different terrain now. We're starting to get into the harder surface. If you didn't want to take this shortcut, because this is what this is really, you can go round the other way, but for me, this is the way I always do it when I don't get lost. So the part which we're doing as a shortcut is pretty much hidden. You'll know it because there's a path that comes between 2 sections. So I'm going to show you now. Up here, so if you go straight ahead, it's a better way round. You'll see a path to the left and a path to the right. And we're going to go up to the right. Now, do not do this unless you have a pretty reasonable level of fitness. Please take that way. You still need to have a reasonable level of fitness this way. But this way is a whole different story. Up at the top, that's where you've just climbed up, and this takes you onto the path. We are still following this up more of a steep incline. So you've made it up that steep incline. Your heart rate is through the roof, and you come onto this nice, lovely, grassy bit with this little beauty here. This is Monument 1. Monument 1, what I would say is there's a lot of black flies here. I'm not going to hang around for long filming. Just to give you an idea what you're missing out on. Well worth the walk here. You're going to go down here after Monument 1. This is going to join you back onto the forestry track. That's you walking down from Monument 1 onto the forestry path. Again, we're going to go right here. This is also a really popular mountain biking trail. Joins up with the Evanton mountain biking paths. We're on to Monument 2 now. That is, I should say that's 10k from the Jubilee Car Park to Monument 1. Ignore my time because I'm stopping all the time to film. So you'll come to a point where the road is going to sweep round and it's basically just a tree, and if you look really hard there is a path that goes up. There's a couple of ways you can get to the second monument. This is the way I go. So we're going to go up here. It's not as bad as that first steep incline to the first monument. Monument 2. And you're continuing on this path. So we're still going uphill. You may think that you're kind of going in the wrong direction, but you just have to trust the path. So 11.65 to the second monument. Again, it'll be slightly shorter than that because I've been going backwards and forwards doing some filming. So I would say maybe about 11 kilometres from Jubilee Car Park. So here we go, you come out here and we're back on the forestry path. Now, if you're running, make sure you lift your feet because there's a lot of tree roots. If you're looking for it from here, it just looks like this. You've got this fork going up to the monument if you're coming the other way. So it's 2 monuments done. We're off to the one that everybody knows, Fyrish, at the top of the hill where you get the magnificent views. But the other 2 are worth doing as well. It's a bit of history. So this is on the Novar Estate and it's a 3 monuments. Down from the second. Now, we're not going left. That's going to take you right round the back of the hill, a different hill. We're going down and then we're going up. So we're going round, sweeping round the mountain. Remember, we're going in a big kind of circle. So if your navigation, you're thinking, you're going clockwise, but you don't want to go too clockwise, especially when you see a hill like that in front of you, because you're going to be veering away from it. That is the mountain or the hill with Fyrish up to the right. I'm going to run over this little stream. In rainy weather this will be flooded, this part of the road, just so you know. And there'll be water running down it from away up there. Another junction. We're still going up, we're still going round because we haven't got to our highest point yet. So you're going to go left. It's a bit more confusing. It's literally just off the back of the one down there. You're not going left, you're going straight ahead. Now the GPX file for this is going to be available in a link on my stories. It's kept in a highlight. It's also all on my website, which you can find in the bio, all the links to my walk. You can go in there, it takes you to Cnoc, and you can download the GPX file. And this is the path we want to take now for heading up the hill. So, we've come to a section, 2 little paths. We're going to take the right one. Notice it'll quickly turn from like muddy into this loose stone path. Right, we're heading up to Monument 3 now, up on the top of this hill here. So we start getting the views of the Firth again. Look at this view. And right here is where you start seeing the monument. It's going to take you 13 kilometres to get to here from the Jubilee Car Park going clockwise. And on the way down you are greeted with this gorgeous view. More gorgeous views. There's a wee pond here, but it's not the best right now because the algae in it. You walk over this lovely little bridge. There's stones down and stones up. After that we're pretty near to the car park. Probably not even a kilometre away. We just come into the car park now. That's a total of 16.9 kilometres for me. So I think probably 16 kilometres round loop for the 3 monuments. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you do, like, subscribe, follow all the biz. You'll find routes, GPX files you can download, itineraries, many things on my website, which is found on my Instagram bio. And for this, follow along, give me a thumbs up. Show you like that. It's really hard for some people to find all 3 of those monuments. I know I struggled when I was looking for them to start with, so I hope this has helped.